Smash Bros. Is a beloved franchise that was not so well known when it first started. It's hard to imagine that such a successful game at one point in time featured none of the memorable characters and had little budget and promotion. Perhaps Nintendo would have sunk more money into the development of Smash Bros. If they had known it would have been more successful. But a lot of questions are always asked about the game, from why the characters are in the same universe to who is the Master Hand. Today, I will be answering several of those questions with theories of my own. So let's not waste any time and jump right in. Cue intro. Let's begin with some background information on Smash Bros. Addressing the original game, Smash Bros. Was conceived to be a fighting game called The Dragon King: The Fighting Game. Boy, rolls right off the tongue. I wonder why they changed the name. The game was altered due to a desire to provide atmosphere for the console game experience. This alteration was approved, and the idea for the inclusion of Nintendo characters began. When the game was released, it originally saw millions of sales in Japan and was cleared for worldwide distribution. The game's premise is simple. Pit classic Nintendo characters against each other in an all-out brawl, hence the name of one of the games, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But there is another portion of the story that continues to fascinate people even to today, and that is Master Hand. In the intro sequence of the first games, it is depicted that a lone gloved hand pulls a Mario toy from what's assumed to be a toy box. Clearly, Mario is a toy, not moving and not alive, along with a couple other toys. The hand moves a few things around the desk, and after a snapping of the fingers, a battlefield appears that is very similar to a stage within the game, but is more akin to Mario 64. There are key things we need to look at here. The hand is disembodied with supernatural powers, giving life to the toys, and is able to alter a standard room into a battleground of sorts. The room, though looking similar to a child's, is not confirmed 100% to be a child's room. And finally, the toys themselves are indeed toys of Nintendo characters, which later will be revealed as trophies. Those three things give evidence to my theory. Other people have done theories about the Master Hand in Smash Bros, like Noggin, who did an outstanding job comparing the Master Hand and Crazy Hand to a child. I won't spoil the theory, check out his video after this. But I do not think the Master Hand or Crazy Hand or Master Core are children playing with dolls or toys, but rather Nintendo developers instead. Now many of you are probably thinking,
but Proto, that's obvious. Developers make games. This isn't even a theory.
Just hear me out. The three pieces of evidence I cited before are important because they establish that Smash Bros. Is clearly a pretend universe being controlled by the Master Hand. Along with the Crazy Hand and Master Core, we know these three things hold this universe together. It's simply a person playing with toys and creating these epic battles between characters that may otherwise never have met. This makes sense, and many people assume that anyway. But then, why wouldn't it be a child, you might be asking? Anyone can play with dolls, right? Well, no. Actually, that isn't true. You see, there are many characters in Smash Bros. In the universe of Smash Bros., but for 1999, there were only 12, 8 main characters and 4 hidden. And of those hidden characters, toys did not exist for them. I searched for toys from the 90s, and I was able to come up with some for everyone except 2 characters, Ness and Captain Falcon. And while there are several statues that exist of Ness, Captain Falcon's toy lineup is barren. There were some custom toys, but nothing officially released from Nintendo. So then, this theory doesn't work, right? I mean, come on, you need toys to play pretend with. You could always make up toys, but the intro sequence clearly depicts the toy trophies existing, and in many of the games, upon completing the main portion of the game, the character turns back into its trophy form. No child would have toys like this because many of the toys were not mass-produced. This all points to someone with exclusive items, a developer, a company, Nintendo. When these characters fight against a final boss, it's as if they are going up against an impossible foe. Just like trying to develop a game from nothing, an uphill fight with many pitfalls. The Master Hand is the developers at Nintendo playing pretend to create scenarios from their imagination. Playing with these toys help them to implement these epic battles that never existed before. The Crazy Hand is the staff staff letting out stress and pressures of work, which would explain the erratic movements and overall nature of the boss figure. And finally, the core, the evil, dark core covered in shadows. This is the developer's fears personified about things not working, games being unsuccessful, and them being failures. Ladies and gentlemen, Smash Bros. Is not just a game for everyone, but it's a game for developers in real life. So the next time you play Smash Bros., remember, you're playing a game in imagination land. Thanks Nintendo for making one hell of a game series and continuing to provide me with years of entertainment. Nintendo has always been there for me, from child to adult, to help me escape whatever was bothering me into the world of imagination. I have been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Please like and share my video, and comment below what you think the Master Hand is. Let me know, and perhaps Nintendo will see this and answer our questions. One can only hope, but as far as me, I'm off to play some Smash Bros. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming. Oh, and one final thing. Another small, tiny side theory a lot of people ask is why Goldeen can only splash in Smash Bros. When clearly Magikarp is the Splash champion. So why doesn't Magikarp come out instead? And why have they kept Goldeen all these years? Well, it's a hark back to the second episode of Pokemon, when Misty threw out her Pokeball and Goldeen could only flop around on the ground. Nice Easter egg. There's your answer for that. Once again, thanks for watching, and happy gaming. Thanks for watching my video, and please consider joining the Maverick Rebellion today. Together, my subscribers are more than just people. We are Mavericks who desire to change the gaming stereotypes and bring a better sense of community to YouTube. Individually, we can accomplish so much, but united, we can change how the world views gaming. Please consider joining our cause and subscribe today, and you'll be part of something bigger. You'll be part of an army, and part of a rebellion against injustice. Mavericks unite. I am Protomario, and I approve this message. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyright.